Let's begin, not by starting, but by allowing the old operating system to gently fade, like a forgotten costume in the wardrobe of yesterday's performance. Instead, imagine stepping into a dazzling new outfit, stitched together from conviction, comedy, charisma, a couture of core beliefs, so strong they wear you with pride. You see, it's just like standing on stage, under the hot spotlight of life, where every moment, every breath, every intention echoes through the audience of your unconscious. And just as a brilliant comedian weaves absurdity into clarity, laughter into transformation, so too do you begin to thread powerful ideas into the fabric of your identity, like this. There was once a flamboyant performer, flashing sequins and sass, who never waited for permission. She didn't ask, "Can I be this bold?" She became bold. And in that moment, reality adjusts itself around her. Because when you walk on stage with certainty, the audience mirrors your magnetism, just as your mind begins to mirror new beliefs. Beliefs like reality is malleable, energy is magnetic. You don't need permission to succeed. And she twirled. She taught the crowd, with laughter, that authenticity attracts, and self-approval is all that matters. So ask yourself, what if every belief you ever needed already lives within you, just waiting for the right wig to awaken it? Now imagine this, you're mid-performance. A heckler shouts, "That's not funny." Instead of resistance, you smile. You invite the interruption. You turn it into a joke. You make the crowd laugh harder. Why? Because failure doesn't exist. There's only feedback. Because pattern interrupts create engagement. Because the strongest frame wins. And just like that, you've turned resistance into rapport. So too in life. When something disrupts you, it's simply another chance to reframe. Another chance to say, "This isn't a problem, it's a punchline." Picture this, a glittering disco ball, spinning slowly, each facet reflecting a new angle, a new belief. I'm enough. People respond to how I make them feel. Gratitude creates abundance. And as the light shimmers across the room of your unconscious, you begin to dance. Because life is choreography between belief and behaviour. When you move with confidence, confidence becomes your rhythm. When you laugh at life's absurdities, life laughs with you. And then, when it clicks, you're not installing beliefs, you're performing them. You're not changing yourself. You're revealing who you already are beneath the stage makeup. Now imagine a big, campy matriarch pouring tea. Lips pursed, eyes twinkling. "Love," she says. People will always reflect what you believe about yourself. So why not believe in your brilliance? She doesn't beg for applause. She commands it with warmth, mischief, and certainty. She embodies a truth you now remember. You're loved and supported. Humour is connection. Presence is power. And as the tea steams, your unconscious stirs too. Sipping in new beliefs, through story, through metaphor, through maternal mockery. Because sometimes it's the absurd that makes the truth stick like lipstick on a martini glass. Step backstage. The performer paces, improvises, fails, refines. Each sketch, each monologue is a new belief trying itself on. She fails, then reframes. She falls, then finds a punchline. Because growth is infinite, and obsession creates mastery. And in this rehearsal room of the mind, you now see processes matter more than content. Because you're not chasing perfection, you're falling in love with the act of becoming. You don't try to believe, you perform belief. You do confidence until confidence does you. Improvisation, life's favourite format. You step onto a stage, unscripted, unknown, unfiltered. Someone tosses a suggestion, gender roles, you exaggerate it until it's absurd. class distinctions, you satirize them until they dissolve into shared humanity. You play, you adapt, you embody what's true in the moment. You connect because you're alive in your art. And just like that, you realize adaptability leads to success. Emotion is contagious. Your presence is a gift. And somewhere deep inside, your unconscious stands and claps. Not for the performance, but for the permission. The permission you finally gave yourself to believe that. You are the writer, the actor, the audience, and the critic. You're the joke, the setup, the punchline, and the echo of laughter. You're the hypnotist and the hypnotized. And now, all those beliefs you asked to combine. They're no longer separate. They're already fused, woven, like the sparkly thread of a costume you were born to wear. So go ahead, take the stage of your life with wild certainty. You're not installing anything new. You're just remembering who you've always been.